Well, bonjour! It's the Burns Brothers back again, and we did say that, well, I said, you wasn't here, but anyway, that I would give you a fact from one of my books or a recipe or, you know, whatever, something interesting about chilies. And some of you want to know about species, because whenever I test a pepper, I'll say to them, this is a Chinense, or this is an Anum, or a Bacatum, and some of them haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. Neither have I, to be quite honest with you. But anyway, peppers have been going since the 17th century. They've been recording different species of peppers and all that, and they kind of they have a range of Scoville heat units, and there are about, I think there's been about 27 recorded species, which, you know, if you go to one of my advanced books that I read, it baffles me what they're talking about. So I'm going to give you a simpler explanation about species of peppers, and basically there are 5 common species. So whatever you see me testing might come into those sort of 5 categories, you know. So let's open this book up, and this book is by the way by Jason Nichols, and it's just simply called Growing Chilies. Okay, good little book. I'm going to burp that beer up in a minute, Scott. I told you I had to burp before I did this video. Right, this is Scott, by the way, Brother Burns.
Brother Burns back.
And we're going to be testing a couple of peppers in on the next video. But let's talk to you about species. Right, that's my bookmark, by the way. What's that? The Royal Curry Centre. There you go. Right, chili species and varieties. There are 5 common species of chili, and within these 5 species there are over 3,000 varieties of peppers. These varieties have evolved or have been bred over time, either by accident or design, to suit certain climatic conditions, culinary uses, disease resistance, or commercial need. Okay, now I know that there's a damn sight more than 3,000 varieties, because, you know, there's so many of these crosses coming through that people are developing all the time. Even myself, I've done accidental crosses. You know, I've got habaneros that are turning into blooming Scotch bonnets, and we looked at them today. You know, they look nothing like a habanero. You know, and yeah, I've grown chocolate bootlers that turned into red bootlers. Don't know why. Same seeds I use every year, but you know, when they're all sort of crowded together, you do get these cross pollinations, these accidents that happen, and all that, which is a good thing, you know. And then you can just make your own name up of what it actually is, you know, or kind of guess what's happened, and you know, with the varieties that are out there, because there are red bootlers. You know, I didn't invent or cross the red bootler, it just happened by accident, but I know there's been loads of chili testing on red bootlers, but I was growing a chocolate bootler plant, it just went red. This year they're going chocolate again, so you know, it's a funny old thing. So anyway, so we spoke a little bit about the common species of chili, okay, and I'm just saying what this book says. So it says this chapter is an overview of the species and their characteristics. For more detailed selection of different varieties, go to a different chapter. Okay, right. So we have one of the species is a Capsicum frutescens, and in that variety, I can only give you a couple of species, a couple of varieties of pepper, because I'd be here all night making this video. So it says the Capsicum frutescens, which includes Tabasco, smaller Thai, bird's eye, African bird, and Brazilian malagueta. Okay, and the fruits in the Capsicum frutescens range from 50,000 to 100,000 Scovilles. moving on. Oh, straight to the hot one. The capsicum chinense. And I always say when I do a chinense pepper, which I'm going to do in a minute on another video, it means that it's hot. So in here it says, which includes habanero and Scotch bonnet. We know they go down slightly hotter with the ghost peppers, the Carolina Reapers, the scorpion peppers, and all of those crosses that you see. And it says here, yeah, the fruits are generally very hot, ranging from 100,000 to over 1 million SHU, 1 million Scoville heat units. So that is the higher bracket of peppers. That is the highest, you know, anything from 1,000 to well over 1 million, you know, your Carolina Reapers and all that. And then we have another species, third one, Capsicum annum. Capsicum annum, which includes sweet peppers, jalapeno, cayenne, pimento, wax chilies like the Hungarian hot wax that I'm growing this year, and many others. And it says the peppers, they are, the heat range is around about 80,000 Scoville heat units, 80,000 SHU. And then we've got another common one, the Capsicum baccatum or baccatum, which includes the South American ají, and I've done a few ají peppers like the lemon drops. What am I doing this year? The Madre Vieja, which is like an ají type pepper. And the heats ranges from 3,000 to 100,000 Scoville heat units. There are a lot of ají type peppers out there. And we go to the fifth one, which is the Capsicum pubescens, which I think I'm pronouncing right. And that is a species that I've never grown before. I've grown all the others, not this one. And it says, which includes the South American ricotto. Okay, and the SHU level on here is around about 100,000 Scoville heat units. So yeah, I mean, what I was going to tell you is, excuse me, I mean, peppers originated from South America, and basically, you know, people have grown them all around the world, and they've sort of made accidental crosses and deliberate crosses that they've done and stuff like that. And when they grow in different climates and different soils and different, you know, they change variation of peppers. I think a word for it is a phenotype, which, you know, it might be the same plant, but it'll have different shape variations and slightly different heat levels and maybe different colours and stuff like that. You know, but the peppers originated from South America. Now they're worldwide. You know, so that's just a little fact about peppers anyway. And they've been going for centuries. That was a little talk about species. I know he didn't talk so much. He's not going to talk that much in the next video neither, because he's going to be panting. But yeah, he's not going to want to do what I've got to do tonight. So I hope that sort of told you a little bit about species of peppers. I could go a hell of a lot deeper about it and go into all the 27 species that I think there's actually more than that now, because looking at the book I was just looking at, you know, I was counting up to 30-40 species. But anyway, there's 5 common species, and that's what you will see us guys eating in front of you. And yeah, there's a couple that I want to grow next year that are, you know, I've not grown that species of pepper before. Yeah, so when I say on the next video I'm eating a chinense, he's eating a baccatum, I think. Now you know what sort of category it's in, and we will tell you the Scoville heat unit with that species of pepper, so you can make that connection. Alright, anyway, we're going to sign off with this one because we've gone on long enough, and my SD card is just about full on this one, so time to change over, because we're going to do a couple of exciting videos for you next. Alright, if you like the videos, like, share, subscribe. and I'll be your best friend, and so will Scott as well, even though we don't actually know who you are. And if you want to leave a comment in the comments area. Smash the notification bell if you want to be notified of new videos coming on, and check out my Instagram page, TJ Burns, and have a look at some of the photos I put on there, and I'll also share some of these videos as well. So we'll see you on the next hot video. So
see you later.
There you go. From Brother Burns, TJ Burns. Thank you all.